Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly forecast reading. This is for the week of December 23rd. Guys, pre-eclipse season. We're entering a new moon. This year is wrapping up with all of its intense lessons. Thank you. I'm happy to see it go. I'm super excited for 2020. We're going to jump in and see what the energy is like for you. If this is your first time joining, thank you so much. And if it serves you or resonates with you in some way, please like or subscribe below or share it with someone you feel this can serve. All right, guys, let's jump on in. Aquarius, happy holidays to those who celebrate. Whew. Let's do this. Loving guidance for the energy of Aquarius. Pardon my Skype in the background. Loving guidance for the energy of Aquarius for the week of December 23rd. Whoa. One more. Man, my Skype is going off. I should have shut that off. Page of Cups, the Epiphany, Four of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. So this week is a real big week of inner transformation for you. Now, hear me out. I know it's a holiday week, and if you have a lot of family, you guys are traveling, moving around, I get it. On the outside, it's going to be super busy. And with the Page of Cups, it's actually not a bad thing with the Page of Cups. It's really good to be social this week, but not just any kind of social. Being around people, friends, or environments that really emotionally support you, make you feel comfortable and grounded and vulnerable, allow you to open up, because it's in this alignment that we're going to be doing a lot of the transformative process. Whenever we try to compartmentalize, distract ourselves, it's the emotions don't go nowhere. They just sit there until you're ready to acknowledge them. And this week, you guys have a very large vision for your life. I think this year has caused you guys to have that much more clarity and be that much more motivated and that much more passionate about your visions. And you're really feeling gung-ho. I mean, I think you guys want to put all hands on deck and be like, let's do this. And the universe is completely backing you up. And it's when you're very clear and you start moving, physically moving in the direction that you're looking for, putting in the time, the universe is going to give you the people, the money, the opportunities, the connections that you need to make this come to fruition. This is the outcome. However, this week, it's extremely important that we recognize any resistance to change within ourselves. When we go through things, lessons, heartbreak, I know we just want to run away from it, be like, time, hurry up, release it, move it out of the way. All you're doing is really distancing in terms of your cognitive area, but not your emotional. You have the Epiphany, the Four of Coins, and the High Priestess. There's aspects of yourself that still needs to assimilate those lessons because you're resisting in some way changing. Or resisting changes. Whenever we want something new and different, we have to vibrate new and different. It's just physics. Sometimes we want to have partners that just accept us as we are. This is an example. And granted, I understand that. But if you have unhealthy behaviors, patterns, and habits, for all of us, those are things we should exercise daily to try to change and heal and grow from, right? So asking to have a partner that just accepts you as you are, that's not healthy, right? Or we just want things to work around how this is. That's not how it works, boo-boo. You're just going to attract the same thing in different faces and scenarios and people. And the universe is trying to bring you that newness that you're asking for, but they're saying in order to do that, you have to really assimilate, sit with, go deep, process, emotionally release any kind of resistance, any kind of old pain. Really sit down. This is not about overthinking. This is about accepting, forgiving, letting go, finding clarity and peace within the self through prayer, meditation, some form of surrender within the self, because there's resistant energy. And the universe is like, no, we want to provide you all this, but you have free will. If you want to keep resisting, it can. The Four of Ariel, it's about being, understanding that when you change certain habits or patterns, or when you can accept that something happened, doesn't make it right, doesn't make the other person right, doesn't make the scenario right. It just means you're not in resistance to what is. You must accept where you're at. You must accept in terms of not right or wrong, but certain things have happened, things have passed, lessons have been learned. Sit down and be like, you know what, I grew from this. Sit down and really write it, Aquarius. I grew from this because it brought awareness to this. It made me realize I'm done with this pattern. It caused me to recognize where I'm blocked within myself. It caused me to accept and love myself more. Really sit down and list those lessons. Don't just be like, okay, yeah, I did it. I got over it. No, because that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you. You want to you could grow the fruit, but what good is if you don't eat the fruit? You got to pick all that wisdom and lesson and really assimilate it. And in that space, not be afraid to change and to move. You have to know where you're at in order to know where you're going. So there's a process of presence and consciousness this week. So if you find yourself really contemplative, really deep in thought, take that time, but don't just sleep it off. Meditate, go for a walk, be in nature, ground it out. There's going to be there's going to be powerful revelations and peace to be had in those moments. And from this space, this acceptance space, you're very receptive, and all the things you're trying to manifest and create are going to move on with this new year, guys. But use this time to really, you might be with family and something you have this this moment. You have it where you're just sitting and you're watching everybody and you're just kind of like, here I am, like either I'm so grateful or I recognize how far I've come. You just have these moments of clarity. So really sit with it and grasp it. Don't allow that moment to go. Really assimilate it. Be social. Process everything. Leave the rest and get ready. Get ready for changes. Try to release any resistance within yourself this week. Recognize when it comes up and when it does and if it does. Sit with that. Think twice, speak once, and really process like, whoa, is this reactive or is this consciously responsive? It's an incredible week of transformation for you, Aquarius, and it's just preparing you for even better journeys this upcoming year. I hope that served you. If you guys would like a reading, a session, a healing, my link will be down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.